I did this last week, and I've been doing this, incorporating this sequence with my hands-on clients, and it's super powerful. So I'm gonna do that with everyone. Try your best. We're gonna take it to the floor already. We're gonna start with the sequence. So you can go, let's say, left foot forward into a pigeon. And you don't have to have a crazy, beautiful pigeon. You can just like try your best and rock your body. Don't just stay in one spot, but really rock your body in a way that it softens, the body softens. So as you move like that, a little bit of, let your fascia find its own way. Gliding is the answer. We're not broken. Also, moving is the answer, right? We may be stretching some way, but forgot to do the other way. Okay. Once you're done, you're probably opening, like feeling here. Now bring this back leg and your right knee meet the same line as your right hip, and then stretch your left leg. So think of like this, keeping this right angle. And again, try your best. This is not easy. And if you could reach diagonal forward, I encourage you guys to do this and keep rocking your body. I do this like a lot of shake because when you try to stretch fascia, and then when there is a resistance, right, it won't stretch. But as you soften, fascia finds its own way, right? So keep on feeling. You may feel in the back of your right leg more, or maybe in the lower back, in the glutes. So it really depends, right, where you feel. Gotta start from somewhere. Okay, let's move on to the next phase. Put your right knee right next to your left knee, like this. And just move back. If you could, letting your elbow on the floor, that's great. But, not necessarily. I just wiggle around, feeling some tightness here. I also like to move my upper body like a wave. Imagine your spine actually starts from your eyes, so it doesn't stop at the neck. So I like, as we're rocking, like creating the wave. Let your eyes soften and move with that wave that we're creating. And I found that really helped me relax my eyes, right? Any strain, like when we strain our eyes or tightening grip, any parts of our body, it just, that body just holding extra tension, right? How can we release that? With your awareness and with your permission, and know that you deserve to feel good and it's safe for you to release. Okay, let's go into a tree. So we're still working on this leg. You're gonna make the tree, and you can just rock, rock forward, whatever you feel like. Just adding little steps, it really helped me create more pathways, feeling safer in our body. Hips are the area we hold a lot of tension, right? The more you do it, the body remembers the safety. It's like, oh, actually, I can stretch this way. So before you come out of this, you can slide and a little bit up like this, and you can rock. You can even go into mermaid, and that's also good too. But that's gonna be the other one too. So whatever works for you. And keep feeling some tightness everywhere, maybe. Gotta stop on somewhere, right? We promise that we will never abandon our body, and we promise that we will take care of our body. That's why I've been showing up every week, and that's why you've been showing up every week, right? Okay. Let's go into the other side. Now this time, I'm gonna put my right foot forward and left foot back. You can keep it bent if it's hard, or if you can kind of stretch, but you can also go like this. It's really, you can try to stretch your hips in many, many directions. And instead of forcing, let's really find that place where fascia loosens and glides. And also, when you just hold for a couple of, maybe like 20 seconds, you notice that everything started to just loosen up. That's also true, right? That's the whole point of a lot of people do yin yoga. Just know that fascia can be stretched in many different ways. Ooh, I feel that psoas here. I will keep rocking. Okay, let's go into the second segment. Bring your left knee aligned with your hips, and you're gonna turn out your right foot just like this. And you're gonna go diagonal forward and rocking and feeling and listening. Thank you, body. I got this. Let's go. Rather than just static stretch, like I like shaking, because it's ease that initial tension, right? And teach the body, like fascia likes to move and spiral. Like think of wave, right? It's essentially water. So even like it's water in our fascia, it's more like a gel-like form, but it does move. I like to believe that it moves like that. And this movement is safe with me. Okay, let's go into your left knee towards the right knee and back. And just keep feeling the glide, moving, relaxing your eyes. You're safe to move your body. Okay, let's go into a tree and try your best to reach forward. Okay, my left side needs a lot of kindness here. But I know my body moves with me with ease. And as you do that, try not to lift your shoulders, right? Drop your shoulders, feel the scapula and expand. And you can wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Very good. Okay. Notice how your body is adjusting. And this is where I know my iliacus is a little bit, needs some extra tension here. You can kind of rock your body like this too. Really teaching the body that we don't need to hold or grip. Okay, just before we come out of it, you can go open your legs a little bit and go into open like this, and you can rock. Even you can tilt. And as we rock, you can also relax your head. If you feel nausea by moving your head and neck, you just have a tightness. So when the energy trying to move, right? But when you have a tension in your neck and your head, then it's like the flow tried to grip and stop. So let us just move through it, and it's okay to move your head. Okay, let's slowly shake it off. You can go side to side like this. Consistency is key. Very good. Okay, now going into leg fascial release. Let's start with the snake bite. So there's no right or wrong. You're just gonna grab the skin above your ankle, pull the skin towards you, push your foot far away from you, and I just keep moving. Listen and feel. And then when you pull it hard enough that you feel some burning sensation, and that's good, you can slowly slide your hands. And it's nice to have bare skin, touch the bare skin rather than over your leggings or any clothes. Also nice not to, they really depends on, I think some fascial massage, they use oil. I don't use any oil because I don't want to slide the fascia. I don't want to slide over the skin because the fascia moves underneath the skin. So I am moving the skin rather than going over the skin, if that makes sense. Good. This is what you can do for the shin. I'm pulling the skin up. Very good. And you can go to the calf. Whatever works for you. I'm just like adding a little bit of pressure here. You can be creative with it. You know how we practice the legs, beginning, and rotate. Awesome. If you don't want to work on the hamstring, interlace your fingers, pull the skin towards you, and move your legs. Even just doing that, you notice your hips are opening. And if it doesn't open, I suggest you do this twice a day to see if there's any improvement. Okay, just feel your right leg. It's a bit lighter. Okay, we can go to the left side. Same thing, pull the skin towards you, push your foot far away from you, and move around. Very good. Keep on moving. Oh, that kind of gives me lightheaded. Just be in my zone, which is good. Right? Fascia needs to be stretched every direction, every angle. I'm working on my shin, pulling the skin up towards me. Can also work on the calves. Thank you, body. Move with me. I like putting my fingers underneath my knees and push, and I just move. We're just reminding the body to elongate and elongate with ease, right? And the hamstrings and up. These are awesome for legs. Very good. Oh, that felt really good. If you want to quickly do the toe release, we can do that as well. Just grab and twist in any direction, like pull it and you can twist. And yeah, just giving some love to your toes. If you're consistent enough, you don't have to spend a lot of time on one place of the body, because the body responds really quickly. And then when you come back, it needs a little bit of reminder again, and then we'll give them a reminder. So fascia just moves with the intention after all, or just a little touch, right? So this is how you can teach your body. Thank you, body. Okay, I feel more aligned. Okay, before we come back, let's just come back. Let's just come up. Okay. Ooh. Slowly come up. Let's go for a walk.